Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce these words pedal, pedal, and pedal. So you probably noticed that all three of these words have the same pronunciation, even though they have different meanings and different spellings. That's because in the middle of words, the letters T and D, if they're followed by an unstressed syllable, are pronounced as a flap sound, and that can be a flap. I sometimes call it flap T, but basically it's its own sound. In other languages, the flap represents the R sound. So, for example, in Spanish, when we say pero, the R is a flap. In English, we usually use the flap for T and D in the middle of words when the next syllable is unstressed. And then, even though we have letters A, L, and letters LE, these are what are called a syllabic L, where that L sound functions as a syllable. So there's really either no vowel in front of it or a little bit of a little bit of a schwa vowel before our L sound. So different spelling, but all of them have letter E says the eh vowel, like in red, a red petal. And they all have first syllable stress. So all the same pronunciation. May be challenging for you to make this combination of that flap and that syllabic L. I do have a video specifically focusing on that. It also happens in words like little and Seattle. Basically, I'm going to go up to make that voiced flap sound, d, dull, and then instead of dropping down like I would, for example, in water, where we have that flap, water, I'm going to drop. In pedal, I'll just keep my tongue up there for that syllabic L sound, drop the back of my tongue down to make the a little bit of schwa in between, pedal, pedal. So you're basically moving right from your d to your dull. That's why I write it here with no vowel. In the dictionary, you might see it written for pedal. You will see it written with the T, and they won't necessarily mark it as a flap. In British English, petal, they would use the T there versus pedal. So in British English, there is a difference between these words. In American English, the same. This is the spelling for pedal, like the petal of a flower. This is pedal, like a pedal on a bicycle or pedaling a bicycle. And then this is pedal as into sell, so pedaling wares, for example. Once you can say pedal by itself, use it in sentences to be able to build up that skill. Oftentimes we can master a word by itself, and then we might still find it challenging when we go to use it in context, in conversation. That's just because your mouth wants to go back to its old habits, its old ways, and it's hard to pay attention to pronunciation as we speak. So you want to build up your skills to correctly pronounce things in more than just saying words, but also phrases, sentences, and conversation. Thank you for this request. If you have a request you'd like to see me cover in a future video, feel free to leave that in the comments. You can get more help for the sounds in the word pedal, for these flaps, syllabic L's, vowel sounds, in our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com. I walk you through all of the sounds, teach you about accent patterns to watch out for, and help you build a strong foundation to pronounce any word you want confidently and easily in American English. That's our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com. I hope you'll check it out. Thanks so much for watching this video, for your comments, suggestions, likes. Those things are helping the channel to grow, and I truly appreciate your support. I'll be back again tomorrow with another word of the day, and on Saturday we'll have our live question and answer class. I hope to see you there. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.